Well, I got interested in Mack trucks, so I thought that I'd like a pickup, and I found this pickup in Marvin Comer's, and then my son and I restored 98% of it, and he painted it, and I built the new body for it, and tailgate and everything. It's a little rare because built for the Army Corps of Engineers, and they wanted 20-inch wheels on it. So they built 12 or 13 of these, about 39 to 42. This was delivered in 42. This is the only one that anybody knows about with 20-inch wheels on it left in existence. The most of the engine and cab and everything is the same as a ED. This is a DE, so it's a little bit rare on that account. This is a photo of it when I bought it from Marvin Comer. It was a little bit rough. The doors were rusted off about 6 inches from the bottom, and of course the front bumper, it wasn't original, and no fenders, and the body, it was completely shot. So this is a picture of the chassis that after I stripped it down to rebuild a chassis and the brakes and all new brake cylinders and brake lines and everything, put that all on new, and started putting it back together. This is a picture when I just got the chassis and the wheels and the engine in it, got it running before the body was finished in the cab. I used to drive it around on a farm, and for a few months. This is a picture where it was pretty much finished except the body. Waiting to get the body finished took a little bit of time to build the body. This has a 4-speed transmission in it. Got the little lever on the gear shift for reverse. That was because the Army wanted it slow speed, and in the Army's specifications, they never want this truck to run over 35 miles an hour. It has a 5.57 rear in it, and it's got a little Continental engine in it, and it's made for crash work on airports, is what I understand. And that's the reason they had a 4-speed and a low rear in it. But I'll show you the tailgate. The tailgate's a little rare. We built the whole thing, Roy Jr. and I. Got little thumb latches. See here, work the tailgate. We built the tailgate, and then I put the new floor and everything in it. Bent the bumper. The bumper's all built, fabricated right at the shop. I like it. I prefer it over most of the other trucks because it's light and I drive it around local. Kids like it. This is a Continental EN12, 226 cubic inch. Mack company didn't build anything that small, so they bought these engines from Continental for all the little EDs and the DEs and EEs. And another thing neat under this engine compartment is this little light. So if you had to work on it at night, you could turn the light on, see what you was doing. There's one of those on each side of the engine compartment. So it's a little bit different. Got a little grease cup on top of the fan, water pump to grease the water pump. But that was pretty neat. You could just give her a couple turns and grease the water pump. Things were a little bit different in '39 than they are today. These little turn signals were kind of rare. Back in those days, they had a little arrow on them. They had this little parking light on top. I think that's right neat. Yeah, I'd like to say how much I appreciate Mr. Chisholm helping me in restoring 6 trucks. I think anybody that ever restored a Mack truck and asked Mr. Chisholm for help, I think he helped everybody. Marvin Comer, he also has helped me with a lot of parts. And when you're trying to restore something old, you can't always buy new. You got to buy stuff, used stuff, and fix it up. Those 2 people helped me more than anybody else I can think of. Nice slow truck, isn't it? There's that little lever, say, pull that little lever up to get her to go in reverse. That's low gear, that's second gear. This low gear, I like that. That's really a heavy pickup, isn't it? We'll go a little faster. Get the fan to humming. There's 40. That's the fastest I ever run it. Take you riding a nice slow Mack truck.